So if we are looking at this very first problem that has Mrs. Onesco made 60 cookies for a bake sale. And she sold 2/3 of them and gave 3/4 of the remaining cookies to the students working at the sale. And how many cookies did she have left? What strategy would you use to solve this problem? You would do a tape diagram. Is there something in there that would help you figure that out? What would help you? What helped you decide that it was a tape diagram and not 2/3 times 3/4? What was in there, Jamarco?
It said how many did she have left?
Well, then why don't I do 2/3 minus 3/4?
Try to look for 60 cookies. We're trying to look for
Because it has that word remaining, 3/4 of the remaining cookies. Because it has that in there, which said, hello, use a tape diagram in there. So we're having fraction parts, which is saying use a tape diagram, don't use a fraction of a fraction. So in our tape diagram, she has 60 cookies. Now there's more than one way that we can do this tape diagram. Okay? Huh? So what would be the way that you would do this tape diagram? Okay, you can put it in parts of 12. Do you have to put it in parts of 12? No. So I'm going to do two different ways. $10, $11, I'm going to add another one, $12. Okay. Well, I do 11 lines and it gives me 12 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, if she sold 2/3 of the 60, how can I figure out how much of this would actually be 2/3? Malena? Why would it be 2/12?
Because the whole is 12 and you cut into 2. Maybe you can say 2.
We need to find common denominators, because if I have 2/3, that's not going to figure out the whole thing with the 12. We need to make it equivalent to something that has 12. So then this needs to be 8.
They both get 1.
This is what she sold. If she gave 3/4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If she gave 3/4 of the remaining cookies to the students working at the sale, how many cookies did she have left? Now they're not asking for a fraction, they're asking for a number. So we still need to find out what number would be in each unit. What number should be here? 5. How did you figure that out? Each unit would be 5. So she had 5 left.
I was going to say that I got the same answer, but I worked it and I used 2 different markers.
So one of the other, tape diagram that you could use. Oh wait. Let me get to it. Now see, this is different from this. It's just another way to do it. Is where they take it and they actually put it in thirds. You don't have to do this one. They take the 60 and they do 2/3. 2/3 of 60. So it's same thing. Okay. Okay. What is 60 divided by 3?
1.
Okay. Hold on. 3/4. 3/4 of the remaining. So we've got to take this one, this last one, and split it up into 4. So it would be 20 divided by 4, which would be 5. Each one of those would be 5. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's just a different approach. So 3/4 here was given away. And one of them is left, right here. It's the same thing. Just a different tape diagram. Yes, sir. Because 3 and 4. So, Joachim is icing 30 cupcakes. I'm on number 2. He spreads mint icing on 1/5 of the cupcakes and chocolate on 1/2 of the remaining cupcakes. The rest will get vanilla icing. How many cupcakes have vanilla icing? It will be a tape diagram. I can split it into 10. Or you could go ahead and do it into fifths. You can do 10 or fifths, whichever one you choose to do. You have 30 as your whole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, which is really, really big. So 1/5. I gotta make it to where it's tenths. So that's equal to 2 tenths. Because 1/5 is mint. And 1/2 of the remaining is chocolate. So how many are chocolate?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many are chocolate? 4, because 1/2 of 8 equals 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chocolate. The rest will get vanilla. How many cupcakes have vanilla? But it's not 4. It's how many units have vanilla. But we still need to get the number of cupcakes. So we have 30, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spaces. So each unit is 3. Oh, I can see it now. How many cupcakes are vanilla? 12.
Oh, I'm confused how you got 12 vanilla again.
3 times 4.
Yeah, I get that. Oh, that's easy.
There are 4 units that are vanilla. 4 times 3. And if I do it this way, I'm just showing because some people do it this way. There are 30. We have 1/5, so I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1/5 is mint. So each unit, there are 5 units right here. So each unit is worth how many? Good job, Brandon.
Well, no one else is going to say it.
Apparently not. Half of the, where am I? Half of the remaining cupcakes will get chocolate. Half of the remaining will get chocolate. There are 4 of them right here. Half of them will get chocolate. The remaining will get vanilla. How many cupcakes will give vanilla? 12, because 6 times 2. 12 vanilla.
So it's kind of really vanilla.
Either way.
And which one's maybe number 2?
Really, just go again and answer this.
I was going to tell you to try to do number 3. Number 3 is kind of difficult, but go. So, on your tape diagram. Now this one gets a little bit difficult because it doesn't exactly go in evenly in one spot. But if you have 240 cheeseburgers, I'm going to do where we've got, I'm going to do it like we did over here on this side on the right. So we've got I'm going to do it into fourths. 2, 3, 4. 1/4 of the cheeseburgers had pickles. So if I have 240 divided by 4, that tells me that every unit is going to be 60 because there are 4 units. Right there. So, since this unit's already taken, now I'm going to pull down this 3 because I'm dealing with the remaining unit because it's half of the remaining burgers. So if I have 60, 60, 60, 60 times 3. How much is 60 times 3? 180. So this whole thing is 180. Half of the remaining burgers had onions and the rest had tomato. So when I have half, there's 2 pieces. So this one had onions. This one had tomato. $180 divided by 2. 2 can't go into 1, but 2 can go into 18. Bring down the 0. Every number in the house needs a number on the roof. 2 goes into 0. None. This side is a 90. This side is a 90. How many cheeseburgers had tomato? 90. Deshaun is sorting his rock collection. 2/3 of the rock. 2/3 of the rocks are metamorphic. And you gotta be really careful with this problem. 2/3 of the rock are metamorphic. 3/4 of the remainder are igneous. If the 3 rocks left over are sedimentary, how many rocks does Deshaun have? Now, if you look at this problem, what is different about this problem than from the other problems? Zach? Okay, it has a whole number in it. The other ones had whole numbers, but what are we going to have to do differently on this one?
We're going to have the total.
it doesn't have the total. And when it doesn't have the total, what do we have to do?
Add back to line.
Wait, the what?
Find it.
We have to do it backwards. We have to kind of work backwards with this tape diagram. So, with this tape diagram, now when I did it this morning with the class, I kind of did my lines in kind of going in different directions. And it was only because it helped my brain and my eyeballs deal with things a little bit differently. So it helps me sort things. Y'all know how I kind of have to sort things when I do them so that they don't get mixed up with stuff. It'll make sense. What?
I thought you were going to make something.
No, well, y'all kept looking at each other, so I was looking at you. It helps me sort things when I'm doing it. So sometimes you might see me doing lines going this way, up and down, and then I might take lines and I'll take them and go side to side. So it'll make sense what I'm saying in just a minute. So I'm going to show you how to do a working backwards tape diagram. Okay, so with this one, we have, and when I do this, you're going to go, oh, okay. So Deshaun is sorting his rock collection. 2/3 of the rocks are metamorphic. So that tells me right there how many sections we need. Well, we'll go ahead and just do 3. 2 out of the 3 sets of rocks are metamorphic. This right here, these are metamorphic. Me. Back there. So now, it's saying 3/4 of the remainder are igneous. So this right here is the remainder. This is the leftover. So in this remainder, sanitizer doesn't do anything for glue. So in this last square, I've got to take this last square and separate it into 4ths. So what I did with this, just so that it didn't get all with me, you don't have to do this. This is just how my brain processes things. If you can handle it going on the same direction, fine, you do you. Okay? But this is how I did it. I took it and I split it in 4ths going this way. You don't have to. I did. I took it and I was like, okay, this is the remainder. I put it in 4ths. Are you writing this stuff down?
Yeah.
So this is the remainder. 3/4 of it is igneous. Does that make sense? Oh.
What you gonna use for the remainder, right?
If the 3 rocks left over are sedimentary, we've got this 1 unit left. What do I know about this 1 unit left? It's the sedimentary. What do I know about sedimentary?
That's left.
There's 3.
There's only 3 left over.
It's 3.
So you got
It's 3. It's 3. So if this is 3, the rest of them are 3. So this is 3, this is 3, this is 3.
Yeah, probably fit.
So if these are 3, what do I know about this whole big unit right here?
It's a 12.
It's a 12.
4 times
So then what do I know about this?
12.
It's a 12. So what do I know about this? It's a 12. So how many rocks does he have? 36. Because 12 times 3 is 36.
That is so easy.
Now, if I had left the problem with you and said, have fun, figure it out, you would have been like, Of course, Lexi probably figured it out really quick. Okay, so did you figure it out a different way, Lexi, or?
I did so long after again.
Okay. More power to you. Good job. But you got 36, right? Awesome. Okay. So, Milan puts 1/4 of her lawn mowing money in savings and uses half of the remaining money to pay back her sister. If she has $15 left, how much did she have at first? So see if you can use the strategies that we used up here to see if you can figure out number 5. So we know, hopefully this won't sound too confusing. Okay, it's supposed to be $40.
$40.
I got 24.
$40. $40. So, first off, there are 4 sections in your tape diagram. Listen, please. 4 sections. 4. The first one went in savings, because it tells you. 1/4 went in savings, and half of the remaining money to pay back her sister. So you've got 3 sections right here. Okay? So, if she has $15 left, how much did she have at first? That's fine. So, we know that here, if we've got, I was trying to figure out exactly how to word it. Because I know that if half of it went to her sister, I know that this is how I was figuring it out. If this is supposed to be 15 and this is supposed to be 15, this is how I was figuring it out. What's 15 and 15?
25.
30.
15 and 15
30.
is 30. Okay, so we've got 3 sections. That's what we had here, right? 30 divided by 3. Each one was,
No.
each unit would be,
15.
so 10,
Oh!
10, 10. This one here would be 10. So all together would be 40. And I'm sure there was an even better way to solve it, but that's the way that my brain can figure it out. Because these 3 here, because half right here, half of her money went in to her sister. She had 15 left. I had to take a half for 15. I was trying so hard to find a way to figure it out. Yeah, and so 15 was here, 15 was here, 15 and 15 is 30. And so you had 1, 2, 3 sections. You have 30. Each one is 10. So 10 and 10 and 10, and then your one that was here is 10. All together is 40. 40. You had $40.